Yeah, welcome back to another walkthrough of the Outer Worlds with your boy Mugen, man. How's everyone doing? Let's get this party started, bro. Let's get this journey on the road. Let's see what we gotta do. Let's see what planets we gotta go to. Let's see who we gotta double cross. Let's see who we gotta help, man. The Wild Wild West in space, man. It's a different kind of breed, you know. Especially when there's corporates involved, bro. You don't know how corporates are gonna do and how they're gonna handle things. Man, it's been a while. I actually don't really remember myself in this situation. Well, I actually kind of do, man. But you know what? Get back into it. We're just gonna have to learn as we go, man. Oh, this one's like a special effect. It's like a science. It's a science weapon. Hammer speed on a hammer weapon. The pulse hammer when its rival company Armed Ballistics stole the plans, rushed this development, and beat them to the market, all while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Alright, we're just gonna keep it moving, man. We're just gonna keep it moving. I already read these logs. I was already in here. Alright, how about we get out of here?
Is any of the news they play here actually true?
People, too many people that can't really take anything.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off. Have at it then.
What the hell is Pavati doing in there? Alright. Oh, we have a couple of things that we could probably do here. Now that I think about it. Groundbreaker. I think that actually wants us to go back to the ship. Let me see. Hunt down, kill. Based on the bounty listing, Captain was last sight in the back base. Head there and take him out. Oh, well, you know what? How about we take care of that first? Love the atmosphere, bro. It's like playing Fallout all over again.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 York Tonka bar with caramel and
Ah, the public terminal, but I could hack it. From Tennyson J to engineers. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. And where are we on that toilet clog? If Chief Gui taught me anything, it's that a crew morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's just get that toilet fixed, JT. From Buckingham Kitty to Wildcat Group, even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker. I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on TARDIS and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. From Iceman to his Conveyors Collective. Hi, so I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova, 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we thawed and Groundbreakers comms told us our docking was gonna be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this low fuck boat bucket, and because we were kicking our heels all that time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses and a family I don't see often enough, debts you wouldn't fucking believe, and even if I'm not working, still gonna make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here and I'll respond when I get back from Jensen in 3 years. Iceman out. Jesus, man, that fucking sucks, dude. Your attempt to access this message has been logged. Regarding food situation, there's so much shit. To those of you who have raised concerns about quality Groundbreaker, yes, I'm aware that prominent things allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of spratwurst and burst. I don't know what the borscht, but that's the reality of life there. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and we have a smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard. Last time I counted, try and enjoy it. 11 kinds of mustard, goddamn. This is a general notice about your impound policies of the Groundbreaker. Impounds your ships, take it up with the board. Their embassy is Grouty building opposite Sublights warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. Urgent, looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now. Don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get another fighter. I plan to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any, and even the shorter skips to the inner world seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has information about upcoming work, please post it here. Damn, bro, people are struggling out here. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make their repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or their fees for not being able to pay our fees. God damn, there's fees on top of fees on top of fees. So I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell. Corporate fighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a buck to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. Goddamn, this motherfucker desperate. Woo, bro, that's a lot of reading.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Thanks, Jan.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, paying you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah,
You
O2
bitch.
Scrubbers.
You O2
Let's
scrubbers.
just get before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
I get strange comms chatter every time I fly by Monarch.
Wonder what's playing at the Bijou Review this week.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
I hear scary things about Monarch.
Have
Bounty
you seen this
drone.
man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board and have you seen this man? Reward offered for information
Have you seen
leading
this
to the
man?
capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your
Auntie
local board
Coco's
and
kitchen. See what we would get into.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
Yum yum.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Thank you. I like the sound of my voice too. There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim
Listen
the
to the fire
reward,
of those
motherfucker.
convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter? My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind. Keen eyes you got there. Sunita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by. Lay it on me, boss. I'm good. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked it while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile. Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank. The second floor is my place. Off limits to the likes of you. Whatever business brings you down to my domain, keep it local.
I mean, man, like, they fucked him over, bro. Can you really blame the motherfucker?
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
All right, fine. Get out of here.
I was just leaving, bro. He could just steal, bro. Like, he could literally take everything. Like, just lie your way out of it. Oh, this is a cool ass mask. Look at him. He look fucking steampunk as fuck, bro.
Look at you, all I see is light.
Smells kind of like old Besse's house life.
McRed gave me a taste of the good. I've been surfing for days.
with that shit. He'll end up as crazy as he is.
Takes crazy to live in this universe. Crazy. Crazy cosmos. Got a swollen tongue again. Not a peep from me.
Not another step in that direction, friend.
What's over there? I'm curious. I don't know. What is off limits? Where can I not go?
It's so cozy.
They don't even see me.
You get that automech patch? McRed wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking?
Not another step in that direction, friend.
How does he know? He's not even looking, bro. But he just knows. View the distress signal recording on your ship. Next part, I'm gonna try out the razors. See how that works out for me. How do I get over there? Oh shit.
Are those XS411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the League and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for
Shit fucking here, dude.
a tossball first.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
She's all nervous and shy around her. So cute.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Are you having a heat problem? I can see it, girl.
Groundbreaker's
What's going on?
radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them. Then you know it's a den of criminals and miscreants. Unfortunately, I'll need to ask you to return. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of...
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
I'm going.
What was that? Getting behind cover! Mess him up!
Is there like no convincing them? Bro, and then why the fuck is this gun? I gotta reload this shit, dude. What the hell? I
This
would
whole
have to
deck
reload
smells
it.
like ass. Only gonna get worse if I don't get those radiators fixed. I do. and I'm relieved that you've changed your mind. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy. Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable. Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker. I don't put their lives on the line if I can avoid it.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
Oh man. In exchange for this shit, this one only uses light, heavy, energy, light. I think there's only like light and heavy, huh? Light and heavy ammo. And energy. Bro, I don't want to go in there. I literally made peace with that dude, and then I'm gonna go back in there, guns blazing, killing everybody.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull. Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
They did what after the
Not from
what?
around here, are ya? After leaving Earth, they worked a local gas giant from a floating refinery. Dangerous work. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last
Yeah. Nice. Cool story, bro. Officer Spine. Oh shit, look at that. I'd rather upgrade my weapons for the most part though right now. I feel like I'm better off finding shit like in every single game, bro. I've never really like ever buying weapons like that. I'm always just like finding it, upgrading it, modifying the weapon, and then that's how I get stronger. Yo, what about this hold to repair all equipped? All equipped for 13 weapon parts and 7 armor parts. Your weapon parts. Yeah, why not?
Following that series, the hunt for the
Yeah, that's why you're better off dismantling. Oh fuck.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
So you're better off like dismantling your weapons. Like you don't really like sell them, bro. Like you sell armor maybe, like, but you for the most part, bro, you could dismantle the armor in this game. You could dismantle it, and you're just better off dismantling it and then selling it. Alright, let's wait on this one, bro. I feel like I could maybe talk to somebody and make things better. Charge it for a bigger attack. Hold the attack button to build up energy and then release attack. Oh, that's what you could probably do with the plasma, huh? Where's contact? Oh, I could think I could do this, huh?
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Advertisement for the following story. And now for a special word.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the... Has something happened? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. Around and around we go. Right, you're going... There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex... What? Amazing! I didn't think those things... An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in business. Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. That's the long and short of it, yes. You probably don't even know where Wells is. Law, what am I going to... Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Be my guest. Law...
She's doing everything she can. It's your people's fault it's not fixed, not Junlei's.
My, aren't you... excitable. Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference. I'm sorry my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything...
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't that... They're here to keep the peace, of course. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Best to be clear, I believe.
Ask away. Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill... I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time. Unless you can offer some other means of resolving her debt, I'm afraid we have nothing further to discuss.
I guess that's really the only good option, huh?
How do you do? Ah, you've changed your mind? Fine. I can't grant you access to Byzantium without it. If the board learned of my foolishness, why, by the law, they'd fire. I absolutely would not. The board isn't even the worst of it. Gladys intends to sell it to the highest bidder. She's demanded I provide her with proof of its authenticity. And if I refuse, she'll have those goons at Sublight Salvage throw me down the waste disposal shaft. A spicy little pickle entirely of my own making. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, have you returned with the sun?
Is it Mr. Wells that fell in
I
love?
mean,
How bad could it be?
would she want to give herself as a slave? That's pretty much.
I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great with soft.
Oh yeah, what was that one fucking thing?
No, can't do. I'm going.
You're sure no one followed you? Is it all clear, or am I still a wanted woman? Oh, that's just how Ellie is. According to her, she don't need no one or anything to get by in life. She can deny it all she wants, but we know each other. More than just as passing acquaintances. We've helped each other. Sometimes we even like each other. Lone pirates don't live too long. And ha! Oh, you should ask her that. She'll love it. By which I mean she'll probably have an apoplectic fit.
Too bad you can't use that same shit to go in the fucking army, bro. They're automatically trying to shoot me and shit, dude.
Heading back.
I mean, I guess that's really her best option, bro. Is to pay off her debt by fucking slavery, I guess.
You know, my government seal. Oh, how else might I? Have you returned? That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or...
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin. She helped me win a bet. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. What can I say? Something about people telling me I can't do a thing that just makes me itch to prove them wrong. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off. Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet. You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not. I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do. Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What was that
There's a
supposed
lot
to
of
mean?
business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way. Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it. Aw, come on. That stuff's boring. Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional. No complaints here.
You're right. You don't gotta tell each other everything and shit. Oh, look at that. She got that sword. Automatic pistol. Oh my god, why am I keep... Let me see, increases the companions. Increase the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking an enemy, making them more likely to attack this. Increase the amount of threat this companion when attacking an enemy, making them less likely. Use your mascot when Ellie's in the party. That's important.
She actually do it?
No. One of the...
CNP, I can't believe it's not yours. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Oh my god.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. A soft, sour, candy shell rubbed on sweet purple
I haven't
berry.
even conducted my bounty, bro.
Do it. You can do it.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off. He tell you that, did he? I might have kicked his ass from one end of the groundbreaker to the other a few years back. Whatever he reads into that is his business. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future. With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Hey, maybe now. Fucking broke my legs, bro. I gotta get better at this. It takes me a while. Like when I'm playing like RPGs like this, I be tripping myself out, man. I be fucking myself up. I be like double checking. I'm like an old ass man when I go through the quest. Like, all right, what can I do right here? And then I check. Like, wait. And I'm still kind of getting used to the shit again. Hopefully now we're cool. Like.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Motherfucker, I helped clear up your bounty. Isn't that good enough?
Favors. Yeah. That's the language we both speak, neighbor from above. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Thank you, bro. Oh my god, bro. Pavidi, we fought this motherfucker this whole time, bro. And I just had to go collect my bounty, bro. Oh my god. Can y'all believe that shit? That was crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. What's up, mechanical drone? What's good? Maybe now I could just walk around. Well, I need to learn to have more than one save, bro. I've been saving on the same one, like on some dumb shit.
No such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta.
You've been getting into the boss's special stash again, haven't you?
It's possible I've had too many mushrooms.
The back bays are all the home we have, and the only home we need.
Got it?
Inside voices.
What do you say we get out of here before we join whoever that was on the grill?
They have someone on the grill? I could probably hack that shit. If my hacking was probably like even more up there. Where's the dude on the grill? I wanna see. Ooh. No, I could talk to her about that. There's a bunch of shit on the mission. I'm gonna need his seal. I could probably talk to Gladys, see what's up with that. What's the status with that? I wanna see, like, can I, like, scam the board? Like, or can I really turn this motherfucker in, bro? Hopefully, bro, man, if that mic that I ordered, I hope it doesn't pick up feedback. I just want it to pick up my voice. Like, I don't want it to pick up no static noise, none of that shit, dude. So if I could get that, bro, that'd be amazing.
Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew? We got another complaint. People don't like worms or shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with her bottom line.
Damn, dude, this dude looks badass, bro. Look at that mask. That's a sick ass mask. How you smoking, bro? That's sick. How you smoking? You got a mask on, my guy. You over here just watching. I thought this would be my getaway to the stars, the beginning of an epic tale as the Spacer Knight grows shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling, they just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of the sublight contractor who got dissolved in the chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lila. Now McRed, he's always happy to see me, calls me his fungus lad. Update, McRed just sent a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. I ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. They're fucking outlaws, bro.
What do you think you're doing? Best make yourself scarce now.
They somehow see you, bro. Like, The thing is, like, I like this stealth thing, the stealth mechanic, but the stealth doesn't really work in this game, bro. As much as you want it to, like, it's not as strong as in Fallout, dude. In Fallout, you know when, like, they're looking at you, bro. Like, you know that they're looking right at you or, like, something, bro. And this one, like, you do not have that same leniency. They, like, could see you from the corner of their eye, dude. It's really weird.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. That may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow. Junlei sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
Just take some level head for the hangover. And maybe don't work on anything life support related for a while.
I can't tell if you brought friends or if I'm still seeing things, so maybe I ought to lay off the fumes and head back to work. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
When I look at you, all I see is light.
That dude's just gonna keep looking, huh? This dude is just gonna keep looking. He has his eye on it the whole time.
I won't tell.
Oh my god, look at all this shit, bro.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? You're free to go.
Nothing at all, nothing at all. Alright, I don't know what the hell they're guarding right there. They're looking at something, but I don't know what the fuck it is. That dude's just standing there, and I'm not gonna get it, so I'm gonna just get the hell out of here.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my ship? That's pure. You can come and...
Alright, let's go install this shit. Hey, it sure is hot in here though, you could straight up tell.
Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Or the self-destruction
I hope that was a
mechanism.
joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe. You've got my attention. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation. More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Why do I have to go to the main
If every repair was a
shaft?
one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able though you've proven to be.
Well, don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Yo, the masks in this game are cool though. I'll give it that. Like they have some interesting masks. Really do.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Be seeing you, stranger.
Cosball finals are scheduled to air.
That's that girl over there tripping and shit, getting all high as fuck.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radio.
To HHB Earth HQ, transmitted via probe, archived at source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at Lagrange Point, having released our cargo of preferred housing settlers and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out. My family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without sending any hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but they'll never forget what we left behind. Some very rich, unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stomped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly underlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson or a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson fails, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Oh, so it is like a family thing, huh? I love that. I love that she could just teleport up there, bro. Reload. Yeah, that shit's hot as fuck. You can't even get close to this shit.
Some tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of men. Bad news. Diagnostics says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back.
What the fuck is that shit? Oh, it's a robot.
Processed.
Here goes nothing!
Adjacent automatic. System alert.
Armor!
She really got fucking killed, didn't she? Bro, I love the Xbox. I love that I could just customize controls. Like, I don't understand why you can't do that on the PS4, bro. I think the PS4 does good, and then honestly, The only thing the PS4 does good, bro, is the single player games. The good fucking games like that, bro. That's about it. Staff is getting restless, workaround and half-cocked situation. Solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what will happen when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seen. If our independence outlasts me, I'll take that bet. Found one of Chief's Guy's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her paper, I also found this layout of a hangar that doesn't much match any of the docks. Something I had gotten sealed away along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out from me from the past, Grandma.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you things.
Oh, I didn't even know that show was closed. I just went around. How about we conclude this walkthrough with going to Gladys? I've already been playing for like 2 hours almost now. Jesus. Thing about RPGs, bro. I love RPGs, man. I be just stuck on these.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Hey, that's what's up.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet, and no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon. Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That signal's part of how Groundbreaker stays autonomous and independent. Much as I'd love to hear fewer corporate jingles, this would be bad.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance. Well, we wouldn't be utterly and completely blacked out, but we'd lose the majority of our comm traffic for sure. Ships and colonies on Terra 2 need a clear line from their communications towers to the groundbreaker for the transmissions to make it through. If it's not clear, they transmit to the closest relay station, which stores the message, then passes it along when our orbits align. That they can, and they do, but only between ships owned by the same corporation. No corp will authorize sending messages through a ship owned by a rival. And no corp will relay messages for the Wildcat freighters, not without charging them more than they'll make in a single haul anyway. That's why we're the message hub. The groundbreaker's neither corporate owned nor board controlled. Our comms are neutral. The others won't be in orbital range during the occlusion event. Isn't it some law of the universe? The relay I gotta rely on is, of course, the one on the Fritz. Sure, I mean they got their own relays and all, but they'll only send along messages the corporations pay for. And then they charge folks to send messages back, often more than they can afford. And none of that money goes to the groundbreaker. Just tightens the board's grip on our throat.
That's the right as a service provider. Stop looking for handout. A Republican will fucking press this one.
Not nearly as much, and that money goes to keeping the station operational, helps keep us independent. If we lose the message fees, the entire ship will feel the pinch. Before long, the only place for people to trade words and goods will be on Terra 2, right under the board's control. That'd spell the end of Groundbreaker.
Sounds like it's time to get auxiliary station
I'm
back
working
online.
on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. We don't know why it went down or if it's even a hardware-related issue. Getting a team out there takes time and money, neither of which we have readily on hand. And we do have multiple auxiliaries, just they won't be in orbital range during the next few months. Our backup station will be. If it weren't for the occlusion event coming our way, we'd be doing fine as always. You save my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them while you're out fixing the station.
Yeah, why not? It'll give me time to explore.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
You just let messages from Earth sit in memory on
It's
an
not
orbital
like they're in high
relay?
demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
I'll take Gladys real quick then.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
The beds are comfy, but you'll want to check the mattress before you settle in.
Cosmo finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. Depends. What are you planning to do with it? See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear.
Oh my god, dude, 8,000?
Anything else, dear? Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in? You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly. Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the Monarch wilds ain't exactly safe. Pick your poison. Marauders, wild beasts, acid lakes, bottomless sinkholes. If you're looking to die, Cascadia's happy to oblige. Might be best too, yes. Suit yourself. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think.
Alright, y'all. Well, this concludes the end of this walkthrough. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. And as always, it's your boy Mugen saying peace, man. And I hope y'all join me next time on the next adventure of Outer Worlds, bro. Hit that like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, man. Come on, boy. Support your boy, yo. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed out here. Y'all stay beautiful. Till next time, man. Peace.